Hey, hey, everyone. What's going on, guys? I'm out here on the deck just looking down at the people going by and back and forth. Beautiful sky. Stars are glooming. Stars are illuminating bright. And there's the moon. Oh my gosh, just beautiful. So, what am I talking about tonight? Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to all of you who commented on my last video about the 12.5 milligrams just wasn't cutting it for me. You guys, thank you for your comments. Shout out to all of you, and you know who you guys are. Your stories, your experiences, everything that you guys are going through, your successes, with Mounjaro. Let's see what I want to talk about. This is what I want to say. First of all, number one, thank you for the new subscribers. All of you who are sharing this with me, I thank you so much. There's so much mess going on in the world. There's so much hatred and division. And when you get on YouTube and you feel love and you've got sisters that are like, hey, calling you sis and just giving you their stories, and it's raw, letting you know their flaws and their problems and their issues. And, it's a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing. And I feel a lot of love here. I've been blessed with this YouTube channel. I just don't want to lose you guys when Mounjaro isn't around anymore. We're gonna have to find some other things to talk about so we can still stay together and stay connected. I will always tell you guys what I'm doing, straight up, especially if I have to go to the semaglutide, which we all know I will probably have to do sooner or later. But what I wanted to say was I found out there are women out there, men probably too, who went through some phases where they felt like Mounjaro wasn't working. Say what? I thought something was just wrong with me or something was wrong with the batch that I got. So here is the update. Based on what you guys have shared with me and based on some research that I did, there are people who have these seasons where they take Mounjaro and they feel like it's not working properly and their hunger increases. And I'm not talking about just an episode for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm talking about like days. So I want to encourage everyone, if you experience what I experienced at 12.5, now then please hang in there. Hang in there. It could mean, now this is my theory. Okay, so if you're going through it and I'm going through it, then it could be that maybe your body is so hungry that it is like busting out of the jail, because Mounjaro is the jailer, and it's like, I'm busting out of here. I need food. It's a struggle going on because you have something that has invaded your body that's taking control of what was natural, even though what was natural wasn't what we wanted. So I'm thinking that maybe it's not that we got a bad dosage, a bad batch, or anything like that. I really am starting to think that it's because there's that war going on between between this peptide type thing, this terzepatide, and us. And some of you might experience it at 2.5 milligrams. Some of you may experience it at 5 milligrams. I experienced the core of it on 12.5 milligrams. My last two shots, my last two dosages was the shots that I felt like, hey, I don't feel like Mounjaro's not as weakened, I know that I have lost weight. I see it and I feel it. And let's see, I'm not weighing in yet, but I see it and I feel it. But I took my last 12.5 on Thursday night. It's supposed to have been Friday, but I was hungry. And I was like, I need another shot, and I need it quickly. So today is good. Today I feel better. Today I feel like Mounjaro is working. But I will keep you guys updated more often so that I can say, hey, If you don't hear from me, then you know everything might be just the same. But I'm just going to try to update you guys a little bit more often, even if it's just to say, hey, so far so good. But I think that's what's going on with us. It's our body resisting. I really am starting to believe that, because too many people have said that they're going through that phase. So if you are at a dosage where you feel like, hey, Mounjaro's not working like it's supposed to, I've been hungry for the past 3 days, just do your best to hang in there and fight it the best that you can, because you can't do more than what, you know what I'm saying? Just do what you can. And don't sweat it. Please don't sweat it, because in the end, you will still lose some weight. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Mounjaro is still going to do its thing. If you go 2 weeks and you didn't lose any weight because you ate or whatever, just continue giving Mounjaro a chance. It's still going to work for you. I'm expecting no weight loss, but I see it and I feel it. So it's got to be some weight loss. And, so I want you guys to remember that regardless of what you may feel and what you're going through, Mounjaro is still working, and it's still better than no Mounjaro at all. So now that I know that, hey, I'm not alone, that a lot of you guys are experiencing phases where it's like Mounjaro just died or something, so I'm thinking that's going to be a normal thing. I wouldn't expect it to happen at 12.5 milligrams. I mean, that's the second to the strongest dosage. If you're going to feel that, it should be like at 5 milligrams, right? Or 7.5 milligrams. 7.5 milligrams was probably my best dosage. Seriously. 10 milligrams was good, but either way, when my last weigh-in was the beginning of January, and my total weight loss was 15 pounds. Since September 17th to January 7th was 15 pounds. And that's slow, I know, but it's steady. And I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, because I made a video that I'm not going to upload until Tuesday. And so it will give you a little bit more information, so I wanted to wait. But the thing of it, I just lost my freaking chain of thought. Good gosh. Oh my Lord, I got one foot on a banana peel and the other one in the grave, y'all. I'm serious. My mind is gone. I just forgot what I was going to tell y'all. Oh my, I hope you're laughing, because this has pissed me off. I was going to tell you something. Oh, trigonometry. All right. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying to you that, yes, our bodies are different. And if you're going through perimenopause, or if any form of menopause, any form of hormonal changes, I want you to know that it can affect how your body reacts to Mounjaro. And I'm saying this in piggyback to a video that I have not uploaded yet. Okay? Just to keep from being redundant. There are people, so I'll just simplify it so that way I can say it next video. But there are women out there, and probably men too, who, in that beautiful view, who are not losing any weight on Mounjaro. They're frustrated and they've given up. And there are people who are losing mega weight, mega fast on Mounjaro effortlessly. And then there are people who are like me that are losing weight slowly. And then they see somebody else and then they get a little hurt inside. And I can't lie, guys, you do feel that little hurt inside. Like, why not me? And you do get your little sad face. But it is what it is, because everything is processed. There are so many freaking components to weight loss. What is your level of testosterone? How's your thyroid working? What is your genetics makeup like? How much water are you drinking? What is the rate of your metabolism? There is so many freaking things that are involved, and it's really, really important that we stay in our lane and not compare ourselves. It's hard to do. I get it. Because that lady that uploaded that video, I mean, my heart went out to her, and that's part of another video that I have not uploaded, and she was really a little bit upset, but The bottom line is always be happy for someone else's success. Always be happy, you know. But I understand that, yeah, you do feel a little hurt when you're sitting there, you only lost 10 pounds in 3 months and they lost 30 pounds in 3 months. I get it. I understand where this lady's coming from. It does hurt, you know, but we have to stay focused and we have to use that to motivate us to keep moving forward no matter what. And to remember, even if your weight loss is slow, no matter whether you're on Mounjaro or Wegovy or Ozempic, just keep moving forward. No matter what, keep moving forward, because that's the only way to have success. If you quit, then you'll never know. And that's a heavy burden to carry. So no matter how fast or slow that you're moving, just keep moving forward. You know, always be happy for someone else because they're suffering too. You know what I mean? And you just do that. And so my Mounjaro is ready. Walmart called me, like I said in the previous video that you all haven't seen yet, but Mounjaro is ready and I can go pick it up, and they verified that it would only be $25, you know. And I'm thinking, now this is just my theory, but I'm thinking that maybe the reason why my Walmart, this one specific Walmart, is not having problems with Mounjaro coupons and situations, I'm thinking maybe they are not having a lot of customers there for Mounjaro. Maybe there's only a small amount, because if the warehouse sends them Mounjaro every week, they get a weekly shipment of Mounjaro. They never run out, right? And if they do, they order it, they get it in 2 days. So if that's the situation, that must mean that there's not a whole lot of people going to this particular Walmart. And so it's not a problem. That particular Walmart is not a threat. I'm just tripping because I can't figure it out. I'm serious. You know, and it's like every month, you know, you're wondering, is this going to be the month that I'm not going to get it? You know, is this going to be the month that there's going to be a problem? You know, and I blame it all on God. I give credit to God, you know, that I thank and praise him for the blessing, you know, to be able to get it and not have that problem. But I'm not going to take it for granted either, you know. But that is what I'm thinking. That's what my theory is. If you are at a pharmacy, take for example Walgreens. Remember when I had the problem with Walgreens? And for those who are new, I was getting it at Walgreens, and then Walgreens shut down. They were like, no more. We cannot help you with this coupon. We're not doing this anymore. Okay, fine. And I remember the pharmacist telling me that there were so many customers there demanding Mounjaro. And I'm starting to think that has got to be what it is. Maybe there was so many people and so much demand, so much money going out at that particular Walgreens where people were using that coupon, and it things got out of hand and everything went sour. And now that happened, like, you know, in November. So I'm just thinking that might be the case. You know, I really am. If it's a popular place where everybody's going there to get their Mounjaro, you're more likely to run into problems. But if you got yourself a Walmart and there's not a lot of people demanding it there, that might be in your favor. Now, this is just a possible theory that I was coming up with, because I'm really trying to sort this out in my head, how it's so diverse, you know. And you know, so it is what it is. So, like I always said before, if you can't get it at point A, go to point B. If you can't get it at point B, go to point C. Hit every pharmacy in the entire city if you have to, you know, especially if you do not have a backup plan, you know. And like I told you all in previous videos, you know, if push come to shove, then I just go get the semaglutide for $300 a month, and then that be done with it. And then, you know, and I'm wondering, this is a concern for me too. If I'm losing weight slowly on tirzepatide, and tirzepatide is stronger and better than semaglutide, because you got 2 going against 3, you know, tirzepatide 3, semaglutide 2, like in Spanish, tres segunda, you know, that type of thing, all that, you know. I'm thinking, well, hey, you know what? If I downgrade to a semaglutide, maybe I won't lose any weight at all, or maybe I'll only lose 1 pound a month. So I'm like concerned about that, because my doctor said that everyone that he gave the semaglutide compound to, he had them to do a 16/8 fast. Oh Lord. Yeah, a 16/8 fast every day. I'm sorry. That's not in the equation for me. But if I have to do what I have to do, it's just that I have to do what I have to do. At least make an effort. So, with that being said, I'm going to hop off because it's already at 15 minutes and I don't want to keep you guys too long. But I just wanted to encourage you to stay focused, regardless of what everybody else's success is. Stay focused. What's for you is for you alone. And to never give up. Keep on trying to get that Mounjaro wherever you can get it, as long as you can get it. And the new update, be prepared if you go through a phase where you are hungry. And I mean hungry, not lasting 15, 20 minutes. I'm talking about days. Because it seems like this is a thing that more than one person, more than a handful of people are experiencing. And I'm just surprised that would happen to me at 12.5 milligrams. So I'm going to pick up my 15 milligram box. That'll be my second 15 milligram box. And I will update you guys a little more often, and we'll see how this goes. And oh, by the way, remember to do this. Massage your throat. Okay, I want you to take your first finger, your index finger, and your thumb, and I want you to start at the top and massage your throat all the way down where you feel your thyroid. Okay, you will feel your thyroid. You know what your esophagus feels like, but then you kind of move down and you start to feel a thickness, and that's that little butterfly. That's that thyroid gland, and I want you to massage it, almost like to the point where you're taking your first finger, your index finger, and your thumb, and you're like choking yourself. And press in and massage it. Okay, sweetie. And massage and see if you feel any lumps or anything that feels weird. That's a self-examination for your thyroid. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that everything feels normal. Now, I gotta say this. I ain't no doctor. I ain't no nurse. I ain't no lawyer. I'm just here to explain my experience. All right, so that's what that is, right? I'm just sharing my experience and hoping that what I do for myself will help you. And I would never tell y'all to do anything that I don't do myself. Okay, but true, I'm not even a receptionist at a doctor's office. But I'm just saying, just massage that throat and just, check in on yourself, because nobody's going to go get blood work every week, and nobody's going to the doctor every week. Can you massage my throat and just make sure I don't have any thyroid cancer, So it's just a precautionary measure. It's just a CYI, what is it? CYA, cover your own ass. That's it, So that's all that is. Anything that we can do to make it easier for ourselves and to, help us to get through this little craziness is all I have to say. And remember this too. Every coupon is different. If you got the original coupon that came out in June, you should be good to go. Another coupon came out in November. And then another coupon came out in January. And the one that came out in January is worse and harder than the one that came out in November. Yes, 3 coupons, or savings cards, whatever you want to call them. So, it's like I feel so freaking bad for anyone that did not get that original first coupon. So, it is what it is, but I definitely want to reiterate the fact that if you're having a problem with Mounjaro, because you did not get the original coupon, please consider a semaglutide. Please consider seeing a hormone specialist. And there's even some doctors that are online that give these prescriptions for semaglutide. There's always a way around it. And so I want you guys to, look for that way around it, because you're worth it. You are worth it. With everything against you and everybody trying to convince you that you're not good enough, you are worth it. Point blank. So do what you got to do for you. And always remember that self-care is not selfish. It is about your mental state, your peace of mind. It's about all of that good stuff. Everything is connected. It's not all about what you look like in a pair of jeans or a pair of yoga pants or a bikini and all that. It goes farther than that, way farther than that, especially when we live in a world that is so harsh, about our physical appearances and stuff, especially towards women. All right, guys, so we're at 20 minutes. I'm out of here. You have a blessed weekend, and I will upload another video concerning Mounjaro probably Tuesday, okay? And until then, I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this nice, pretty view. Sorry that the trees have no leaves on them, but it's kind of creepy cool if you ask me, especially when it's foggy out. It's like Silent Hill out here. I love Silent Hill. I hope you guys saw that movie when she said Silent Hill. That was cute. That was cute to me. It was funny, but it was creepy. That was one of the creepiest movies I had seen, back in the day. I like those older creepy movies. All right, guys, I said I'm out here and I meant it. See ya.